EDH and Chill is brought to you by Alter Sleeves. It's a way to make your cards look, well, cooler than they already do, which I know some Magic cards already look cool, I get that, but you can customize borders, you can customize art through an inner sleeve, an insert that goes over the card and doesn't modify the original card itself. So, whilst I still think that alters and actual alterations onto the card via paint and things is fantastic, and I still love those sort of things and pick them up, this gives you a way of doing that doesn't permanently alter the card, so you can, I don't know, change the visual style of the card later down the line, or retain value as well. Unfortunately, in many ways, Magic cards are an asset, right? They cost quite a bit of money. So if you want to keep that valuable asset, if you want to keep that guy's cradle in his pristine condition that's the most resellable, if you ever need to in the future, Alter Sleeves offers you an option to alter the frame or the art without needing to actually get it on the card. Yeah, and you can also turn your soul ring into an onion ring. Anyway, links in the description below. Make sure you click that link and use that to help support the channel when picking up your Alter Sleeves. Hello and welcome to another episode of EDH and Chill. This week it's a bit echoey because I'm still in the new office with all the nothing in it, so I'm sorry for that. This is everyone's favourite Commander show if you've never seen it before, other than, well, the Command Zone and every other Commander show. But it's everyone's favourite Commander show where I can say words like shit and arsehole and wank. We can say the naughty words here and get demonetized, but I'll deal with that myself. Today, I am with two newbies to the EDH and Chill experience and one alumni, I think is the term. Let's start with Taalia Vess. Who are you and what do you do?
Hello, and thank you so much for inviting me. I'm super excited to play with everyone. And I am Taalia Vess. For those of y'all that don't know, I stream Magic the Gathering on Twitch. And I also make content on YouTube for Cardboard Life's team Lotus Box, and you may have seen me on some of the Channel Fireball ads every now and then. But today I am bringing to you, this was actually a pre-con that I just updated recently, and this is AC Tyrant of Gyre Strait. And you can play additional lands on each of your turn, and whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card.
So this
Don't
is big.
You love this beautiful altar sleeve?
Oh, where did you get that altar sleeve from, Taalia?
I wonder. I got this from altersleeves.com. They actually were so kind and sent me a couple of altar sleeves to pimp out my deck a little bit. So you'll see some of those. You're going to see a really awesome Crucible of Worlds, hopefully. So yeah,
that's the worst thing when you only have like 4 or 5 altar sleeves in your deck and you never draw them. That's why you should always sleeve your entire deck.
I want to show them off.
So AC is the 6 mana Tachova serpent thing, right? But you've transformed them into a lady sipping on a big marijuana cigarette, like. Is she slurping on a doobie?
That is actually a lady of class, and that is her glove.
Is it?
That is her glove, yes.
Okay. I mean, I'm looking at this in a webcam in one corner of my screen across the Atlantic Ocean. Brilliant, okay. Let's go over to somebody who's been here before, so I don't have to be nice to them. It's Chase. Who the fuck are you, and what do you do?
These existential questions always get me every time, but I am Chase, also known as ManaCurves. I'm a Commander content creator and a streamer. I like to stream deck building, Commander, paper play, and I also write articles for TCG Player.
Vice.
Right?
How do you spell Vice? I typed it like
you have it right. You said Kark. I got it. There it is.
And I too am partnered with Alter Sleeves. This is just a Alter Sleeves jam-packed stream, not a stream or recording. My commander doesn't have an Alter Sleeves.
I'm gonna pick a fucking bone here. Every time I saw EDH and Chill with anyone, right, they're always like, so where are we streaming? When are we streaming? Like, does everyone forget that YouTube exists? That pre-recorded content can go out? That I can put a picture of a clown on screen right now because I'm allowed to? Do people forget this? It drives me fucking wild. Anyway, carry on.
I'm sorry. It's my wheelhouse. I'm playing the Locust God tonight. I actually ordered some Alter Sleeves for this deck, but they have not arrived yet, but I do have some in here already. If my camera will like to focus on him, this is the Invocation Locust God, which is my baby. And I just like to draw cards, cast wheel spells, and hit you with a bunch of teeny tiny little insect boys.
Oh, interesting. What is the sleeve design you have? It looks part Harry Potter house, part fondant cake. I don't know. What
The
is
mummy.
it? The mummy?
Yeah, it looks very ornate.
Did you say the mummy?
That's what it reminds me of.
Like the Brendan Fraser movie, The Mummy?
Yes.
What?
That movie's a national treasure. By the way.
I'm quite a big fan of the first two, not a big fan of the third one.
Okay.
These sleeves are dragon shields. And I'm gonna be extremely honest. It's like Baron something. Have no idea the name of it, but I just like them because they're like matte, like art sleeves.
Well, this channel is brought to you by Ultra Pro, so we're just gonna move on from that. Hello, Joseph. Who are you, and what do you do?
What's happening? This is Joseph Johnson, co-host of I Hate Your Deck. We just launched the new YouTube Magic the Gathering EDH show. You guys might have seen me on, been on a couple of episodes of Game Nights last year.
I will play a nice full art plans.
Ew.
And I will pass my turn.
No foil?
Okay, not that one.
You got that counterspell magic up.
Untap, draw.
Arcane denial magic up.
I'm just producing content, also an actor. You might have seen me on maybe like Orville. Most recently, I just shot an episode of Good Girls. And if you watch the Super Bowl, you might find somebody in the commercials.
Here's a fun thing. I just know that you made I Hate Your Deck, and I knew you were on the thing. I had no idea you were in the Orville. So that's crazy.
Well,
That's wicked.
I just started reading Star Trek really for the first time. Deep Space Nine, super good, by the way.
Nice. I need to check that out.
Did you get through the first season of Deep Space Nine without falling asleep? Because the first season is slow.
It's a little bit of a drag, but I heard once you get past it, it gets really, really good.
Yeah.
So I'm hanging in there. I'm enjoying it.
I feel bad. I'm a Star Wars person.
You can
I'm
like
a Star Wars
both.
person mostly.
I love all things sci-fi. So
Same. I am mostly Star Wars fan. I've cosplayed as Finn a few times. That's my favorite Star Wars character right now. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to say who I was playing. Who I was playing today. I'm playing Akiri, Fearless Voyager. Kind of reminds me of Cliffhanger, a 1993 movie with Sylvester Stallone. So it's Akiri, the Cliffhanger.
I have wow, Cliffhanger, some deep cuts. Like you might be a Sylvester Stallone movie, but the guy who plays the bad guy in that is the star of the show, right? The guy from Third Rock from the Sun.
Oh yeah,
What's
he's
his
so
fucking
good
name?
in that.
He is chewing the scenery, and the scenery is just rocks and cliff face, but he's going for it. He is so hammy in that movie. Jesus.
So good, like all those cheesy 90s, 80s, 90s movies with like Expendables, like it's just nostalgia. So
Have you
I love that kind of stuff.
have you played the SNES Cliffhanger game?
Wait, they got a Cliffhanger game?
Oh, it's on the Mega Drive. It's on one of those 16-bit consoles. I rented it like 3 or 4 times as a kid and never finished it. But don't forget, comment section, I'm only 21. I'm Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet. I'm playing Carador Ghost Chieftain today. I was going to play a new deck that I had, like a new thing to build, like Mimeoplasm I want to rebuild. But I've moved house and I didn't get time and I'm lazy. So I'm playing a deck that's showed up on the show a couple of times. And my camera's having a mad one right now trying to focus. I'm playing Carador Ghost Chieftain. If you're watching this video, and this is the first time here, welcome. I'm going to say naughty words. You might have guessed it already. So if you're watching on loudspeaker and your kids are nearby, I would probably not do that. And with that out of the way, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. We're going to roll some fucking dice now. So everyone's got their D20. Oh, I had a D20. It's gone. Oh, it's gone. Let's try that again. I'm going to pick this one up.
I got a 15.
I also got a 15.
1.
Oh, you got a nat 1, man. I don't know, man.
Oh,
I rolled a critical failure and spell table has crashed.
Critical fail.
yeah.
Oh, God.
That happened to you too?
Yep.
Yeah.
I should
Oh,
never
thank
have rolled a
God.
1.
I rolled a
said-
15 like you, Taalia.
I think we have to re-roll, right?
I think we have
When
to
you
go.
roll-
We have to see each other.
Joseph,
Roll
what
the
did you get?
The one I got a 6, so nowhere near Berlin.
I'm gonna do the whole Oh well, I've been exiled. Let's rejoin.
5 minutes later.
Oh, fucking-
You were where I am, and
I'm
I
very
was
much
where
glad-
Taalia is.
Yeah, I'm glad that doesn't matter. Does that? Can you? I'm glad we're not
Yeah,
mid-game.
You can randomize and try to get it back the way you want it, like the way it was. We should just leave it. Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see the
Okay.
reroll.
All right,
Let's
reroll.
reroll.
Alrighty.
Mine
18.
fell off. Oh, that is 20.
Aw, dang it. Okay.
Oh, nat 20.
A
Anything
natural
happens.
thrown of Eltrain.
We got a nat 20 and a nat 1 in this whole thing.
Close though.
Right then,
The
Taalia,
DM.
take it away. I'm gonna press space and pass
Get
to you.
away.
Look at that.
All right, I'm gonna draw for turn. I'm gonna play a Botanical Sanctum. I'm going to cast Search for Tomorrow for its suspend costs.
Cool.
So it enters with 2 time counters on it. Whenever the last one is removed, I can go search for a basic land and put it onto the battlefield. So this will enter with 2 time counters. And then I will play out Jeweled Lotus.
Ooh, ooh.
What?
I got my altar sleeve.
Ooh.
That's spice. That's spice, though.
It is a
pretty.
spice.
The turn
Spice
1
there.
Jeweled Lotus. Jesus Christ.
That's spice, though.
I'm glad I chose the commander I chose then.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna draw for my first turn.
Oh, our commander
all right.
set, by the way. So we might want
Oh,
to.
it reset. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and do that.
Show's gone for me.
Oh no!
What did
No.
you do? What did
I've
you
been
do?
I've touched nothing. I've just sat here very patient.
No, I
you're
can't see
gone
him
for-
either.
You're gone for me too, actually.
Oh no. Okay. All right.
5 minutes later.
All right. So I'm gonna draw a card for turn. I'm gonna try to match that spice. I don't know if I can match Taalia's spice, but let's see. We're gonna play a plateau, and we are gonna go Mana Crypt. And then I'm gonna tap Mana Crypt for 2, and I'm gonna go Arcane Signet,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna tap the Arcane Signet for a altar sleeve. Sensei's Divining Top.
Jesus.
That was pretty
wept.
spicy.
Well, I feel like my turn is gonna be very lackluster.
So
compared to both of y'all.
for those watching at home
That's,
who are
that's my whole hand. That's all I got.
whose eyes have popped out of their heads at the sight of a Mana Crypt, don't forget, when we play on Modo, we play with no Mana Crypts and Soul Rings here, but in the paper versions of these decks, I've got Soul Ring in my hand right now, we play with Soul Ring and Crypt, because I don't expect people to change their decks coming into this. Modo's easier, because you just fucking move things in and out. So anyone who's like, but Vince, you normally don't allow those cards. Don't worry, Joseph's not cheating. Just stop the comments right there. Go on then, Chase. Show us what you've got. Have you got anything even remotely similar?
Oh God. Oh, so disappointing is my turn. I'm gonna play this sick Temple of Epiphany.
Look,
and scry.
Scrying is basically fast mana. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've seen that in Mark Rosewater's design articles.
And that is it. Done.
Right, I'm gonna draw for turn. I'm gonna go Bayou, and then I'm gonna tap it for a Soul Ring, which is also in an altered sleeve. Whoa! I'll pass the turn now.
Wait, before we even go to the next turn, we need to say that everybody except me had a turn 1 mana rock and an altar sleeve card on the battlefield.
Yep.
Everybody.
It's in Phyrexian look.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That is cool.
So spice.
Yeah.
Spice.
Right, Taalia.
All
Over
right.
to you.
You pass the turn?
Indeed.
All right. I untap take a time counter off that. I will play a whole lot of nothing. I will play a Field of the Dead. It enters the battlefield tapped, and I will pass the turn.
Okay. All right. So let's untap. We have a trigger for Mana Crypt. I'm going to say for the game, odds, I'm safe, even I'm not. So I'm going to roll a d6. And odds, I'm safe. I got a 5.
Sweet.
So let's draw.
You know what they say, odds never sods.
You need a heads or tails token.
I do. Oh.
That kills me every time.
Wait a minute. How do you use that on Twitch? That'd break terms of service. There's an arse on it.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
I know it's just heads or tails.
That is amazing.
That's awesome.
It's a Taalia Vess Thoughtkin.
Yeah, I'm so sick of these double standards on Twitch. If I was a man with a bum token, I'm kidding, I'm joking.
All right, so land for turn. I'm gonna play the Pillar Verge pathway on the white version. I'm gonna tap ManaCurves for 2, Pillar Verge, and Plateau for white. I'm gonna play Elspeth Knight Errant. Little spice, and let's go ahead and uptick her. Put out a boy, actually a lady. So I have all lady soldiers.
Knight Errant brings all the ladies to the yard.
All the ladies to the yard. And then I'll pass turn.
Alrighty.
Come on, Chase, catch up, because look at Joseph's board state. What the fuck is this?
I'm trying. I'm gonna play this mountain. I'm gonna tap 2 for this Talisman of Creativity. I'll tap that for an Elixir of Immortality, and that's it.
All right, I'm gonna untap. So Taalia, you can play your commander next turn, right? As long as you hit a land drop.
Yes.
Gee. And you're gonna hit it because you got
land
search.
drop for search for tomorrow.
That is wild.
2, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
I am terrified.
A 6-drop commander.
I'm going to play its command tower, which isn't Alter Sleeve, just because I'm lazy. And then I'm going to make a Vraska Golgari Queen.
Ooh.
I think I'm just going to tick her up, because if I blow up like a Mana Crypt, she'll just get killed by a soldier. So I'm going to be friendly here. Just throwing it out there, just being a pal.
I see you over there. Just making them alliances. I see you.
Yeah, maybe I won't be casting my commander now.
Go ahead.
Which Vraska is that?
Oh, this is the recent standard one, the one with the so she upticks to gain life, sack an opponent, draw a card, or you may sack opponent, sorry, and then you may draw a card. Down tick is -3, and it's abrupt decay. It's 3 or less. Target opponent of 3 or less. Non-land opponent of 3 or less. And then the ultimate is it's a thing where you win games by creatures. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. It makes all creatures have like player death touch, I think.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So, it's at the beginning of my upkeep, so I probably should not draw, right?
Correct.
All right, so I'm not going to draw that card, but I will cast this. So I will search for a basic land, put on the battlefield, and then shuffle my library. Before I draw, I will grab this snow-covered island, shuffle my deck.
I have made an attempt to reduce the glare. We had so many technical difficulties, I forgot that I hadn't even changed my lighting. And now we're midway through, I can't be able to bother to adjust anything, so... I need to re-sleeve my decks, I think, because they just have a slight, fuzz to them all.
You know what? I actually just did that. I went to my local game shop and I said, do you have any, non-matte sleeves? And they only had one. Out of, 50 boxes, they only had one that didn't have the matte, because they do get kind of fuzzy over time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sacrifice this to add 3 mana of any one color to cast my commander. So that's 3 of green, blue, colorless, extra mana, and I will cast my commander. I can play an additional land on each of my turns, and whenever I do, I draw. I'll play a forest for the turn, drawing a card, and then I will pay 1, and I will cast Elvish Reclaimer.
Sweet.
It gets +2/+2 as long as there are 3 or more land cards in my graveyard. I can also pay 2 to sacrifice a land and search for a land to put onto the battlefield tapped.
Cool.
And I will pass the...
All right, end of your turn. I'm going to tap the Arcane Signet to activate Sensei's Divining Top. Look at the top 3 cards on my library.
Oh, surprise! Over there using your top. There was so much talk about Jeweled Lotus. I did entire videos about how people were losing their fucking minds that Commander was over. And whilst it's not the feel goods having 6 mana commanders come down on turn 3, it's hardly busted. If someone has a removal spell now, you lose your commander and you're 2 cards down. Well, arguably 2 cards down.
Yeah, and there's so much removal in commander that it's probably just going to go back to the command zone, and then I'm going to have to
Yeah,
a ton
exactly.
of more mana
Yeah.
than I will have for like a while. So it's
just
not that crazy.
Exactly. It's a strong card. Like people probably
It is.
in certain decks you should play it, but I just don't think it's like the power creep people claim. Meanwhile, like Uro is like the most played card in like every format. And people are like, look over at Jeweled Lotus. Look over. It's like all like deflection, isn't it? Yeah.
All right, cool. So I untap. I have a mana crypt trigger. I'm gonna go ahead and roll that dice. Like I said before, odds I'm safe, even I'm not. And it rolled a 2, so I lose 3 life.
Oh, odds never sods coming up.
Vote
Bots.
yourself. Why you hitting
So
yourself?
it begins.
All right, I'm gonna play a mountain from my land for turn. I'm gonna tap the Pillar Verge Pathway for a Soul Ring. Got all the rocks. All the rocks.
Jeez, you do.
I'm gonna tap that Soul Ring for 2. I'm gonna go ahead and Sensei's Divining Top because I need some gas. I'm running out of gas.
So, that's another thing, right? You can have all the fast mana in the world, but if you're playing white, you're not allowed to draw cards.
Right. I'm gonna tap the Arcane Signet and then the Plateau. Use the remaining mana from Soul Ring to cast my commander. Kiri.
So Akiri has First Strike and some other words. Let's talk
she
about
actually
that a second.
doesn't have First Strike, but
No?
I can. Yeah, whenever I attack a player with one or more equipped creatures, I draw a card. And then I can pay. Yeah, it's this one.
Oh, there's 2 Akiris.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Line Slinger. Yeah, I can just pay 1, and then I can unattach an equipment, tap that creature, it gains indestructible.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just going to uptick Elspeth to create another soldier. I think I might have another version of that, but for now, let's just put a little 2 there, and I'll search my tokens, and I am going to pass the turn.
All right.
You should see if you can get someone on Altered Sleeves to make or just an Ultras in general to make a Sylvester Stallone sleeve for your Akiri.
Yes.
or the opening to Mission Impossible 2, because that movie is fucking wild, and that opening of Tom Cruise just climbing cliffs barehanded for like 6 minutes for like no reason.
Well, if we're gonna do that, we need to have Brendan Fraser in the background of ManaCurves' commander card.
Love it. All right, I'm gonna play a Serum Visions, and I'm just gonna draw a card, pool, and then I'm gonna scry 2. I don't want any of you, so I'm just gonna put you on the bottom there. And then I am going to 1, 2, 3. Gonna tap my Talisman of Creativity for a blue, so I will ping myself for 1, and I'm gonna play this Jace's Archivist, which cannot do a single thing now, but maybe in the future, hopefully, please.
Does he read just everyone draws 7, or is it draws the most discarded? What kind of wheel does he do?
Yeah, he does a windfall, so each player discards his or her hand and draws equal to the greatest number of cards.
I'm kind of terrified because Talia's got tons of cards in hand, and like
5.
And Joseph has all the mana but no cards.
I got no cards. I got 2 cards.
But when you get to draw 5 or 6 cards, it's going to be pretty good for you, right?
I mean, I'm not knocking it.
That's to you.
I wasn't mad at it.
Okay. I think I'm going to. So I need to play things out of my hand that I don't want to have, because you're going to make me discard them, aren't you? Okay, I'm going to play a Nurturing Peatland, which is my favourite kind of peatland. I'm going to take 1 damage. When will they print of Nurturing Vinceland? Am I right? Let's joke about people with the name. Whatever. I'm going to make everyone. I'm going to play the Eldest Reborn.
Ooh,
Okay.
Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker.
Why would you do this to me?
Oh,
Cold as ice.
dang.
I can't have
Heartbroken.
other people drawing so many cards.
Yes, I'll have
Soldier.
to definitely get rid of my Reclaimer.
Yep.
Killing me, Vince.
Annoyingly, Vraska can't sack herself, and I hate that. How big is your big slumbering lizard? Which is a phrase I don't ask ladies very often. Tell you, how big is...
5'5".
That's a 5'5". Okay. So if I tick up my Vraska, it's gonna die because I make people sack things. I'm gonna tick up my Vraska and just hope people show mercy. Pass the turn.
Oh gosh. Should I show mercy?
She's so awful on an open board like this. So terrible.
I just realized, do you want me to call you Vince or PleasantKenobi? I felt bad for a second.
What? You can call me either. Like,
Cool. Can I call you Pleasant Vince?
No.
Pleasant.
Okay.
Like, who was it? So Brian, the professor, right? He's my podcast co-host, and he regularly used to, not regularly, but back in the day when we first started speaking, used to call me Pleasant. I'm like, that's just, no one refers to me as that. It's like PK, PleasantKenobi, Kenobi, or Vince, right? Like, when I'm like, hey, Pleasant, I'm like, that's not a first name. What the fuck are you doing?
I did almost say that, and I was like,
I mean, I don't mind if you do. Don't feel bad. But it is fucking dumb, and don't do it.
I am going to tap all of my mana to cast Taalia.
Ooh.
Oh, I feel it
So whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, and I can play an additional land, so I will play. I will play Jungle Basin. I do have to return a land to my hand when I play this, but it does tap for 2. I will gain a life, and I will draw 2 cards.
Tachover is literally my favorite commander of all time. It makes me sad to see someone else playing it.
But then this one is slightly better.
So when that card got spoiled, the new one, I got bombarded with people being like, Vince, have you seen the new Tachover? I'm like, no, I'm never replacing her. How dare you?
It's perfect when you have both out. I
will play the new Pretender to the Throne in the 99, but.
So I am unfortunately going to swing 5 at Vraska because I'm scared.
I mean, that's more than reasonable. Like, hitting her down, I get it.
I'm sorry.
Putting her in her place, I understand. It's just killing her that's rude.
All right, and I will pass the turn.
Just gonna get my altar-sleeved Russian foil out. Oh, look
Ooh, that's pretty.
I love that deck so much.
All right,
I'm interested to see what yours is like. You just have a lot of landfall triggers too.
It's just like absolute unadulterated masturbation. It's what we call in England a wank fest. Do you have that term in America?
I am familiar.
Simic usually rolls with those colors. Wankfest is like Simic's like thing.
Yeah, it's like durdling.
Wankfest is like Twitch chat.
Every single year, he is invited to Wankfest as the sole guest and player.
It's just me in a field in Glastonbury, just going at it like ham.
All right, I'm gonna roll for Mana Crypt. 6. I take 3 more. I'm just over here hitting myself. Mana Crypt will kill me. I'll draw for a turn. All right, let's make my top better. I'm gonna play a Windswept Heath. We'll just make sure I'm not scrying away anything too good. So I'm gonna actually tap Mana Crypt for 2 colorless mana. I'm gonna look at the top 3. All right, I can get rid of those. All right, I'm gonna crack my Windswept Heath, lose another life, go to 33, look for something. Let's get I'm just going. I don't know if anyone else. I don't know if anybody else is running Blood Moon, so I'm gonna be safe and get a plane.
I am not red, so I don't at the moment.
I used to.
Chase loves Blood Moon.
I do.
Yes,
I think it is
Chase.
a fun
Oh
and
my
fair
god,
card.
I have one sitting right here.
So,
see?
so look, I think Blood Moon's not as
Stop
bad as
playing
people
it,
make
though.
it. So I went to my local store a little bit. This is about 6 months prior to lockdown, and I cast Blood Moon against a table of relatively casual players, and 2 of them had never seen it. One of them was like a kid. He's like 14 maybe, And I play Blood Moon, and he reads it, and he's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Everything's a mountain." And like he flashes like some random like gate in his hand, including this. Like, yeah, that's a mountain too. And he starts laughing. He's not actually upset at all. And he untaps and he vindicates Slivers, the other Slivers player, like only basic forest, taking this other Sliver player off green completely. And that player then like never casts another spell for the rest of the game because all he's got is mountains. And this kid had like immediately clocked that Blood Moon wasn't that big a disadvantage to him because his mana base was basic lands. He had like a budget mana base. So yeah, I don't know. It's a story about Blood Moon that I like because it shows the card isn't always completely evil. You know?
Yeah.
It's true.
Where are we at?
I loved that long, prolonged period of silence.
I was
it
just
really punctuated the point of that story.
I was just like, I'm gonna give Joseph some space. Give him the floor. Let him take over.
I love it. I love it.
Is Joseph disconnected? Yeah.
Oh, Joseph said he lost his. Oh.
Oh, that's what happened.
Well,
I was like, wow, he didn't like that story at all.
Whilst he's like, Blood Moon, fuck all of you, and like storms. He's back. Hello, Joseph.
All right.
Welcome back.
And we're back. Yeah, I was like, I didn't mean to tune out.
You left me hanging. I basically went for a high five, and you just didn't say anything.
I did. My internet was like, nah.
Fuck this
fam.
Blood Moon
Can you
playing
move your
bastard.
hand in the camera so I can make sure that I could? Oh, thank God! I thought
Okay,
your camera
here we go.
froze, and I was like,
There we go. No, we're. I didn't hear a lick of that story.
well, it was a tale of fury, passion, anger, revenge.
Like Chase started crying at the end of it, Joseph.
I did.
Oh man, you got the whole hero's journey going on.
Yeah.
I didn't.
A gamut of emotion.
Not one Lord of the Rings moment of that story. I'm so sorry. You went through all 3 books, and I caught like the first sentence.
Look, you had to be there.
I had to be there. It's an inside joke now. That's it.
We can just like say random things that make no sense that have nothing to do with that story, and then Chase and Taalia can fake a laugh. And Joseph's like, "Well, now I feel left out." That's not the case. But by all means, Joseph, I don't want to take over your turn completely. Go ahead.
No. It's all good. I'm gonna use that other mana from ManaCurves to activate Sensei's Divining Top again after I fetch. See if I get some better goodies on top, and I am not mad at that at all. Okay, so I'm gonna tap the Sensei's Divining Top, crack it, draw a card, put this into my hand, and I'm gonna tap the Soul Ring to cast Shadow Spear.
That's a good one.
One colorless floating. Go ahead and tap that Arcane Signet. I'll equip Kiri, Phyllis Voyager. Now she has +1/+1 trample and lifelink. I can activate Shadow Spear to make permanents my opponent's control lose hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. 1 colorless mana. Ah, right. I see that Vraska over there. That's I mean, I only sacked a soldier to it. I know I feel bad because we made a pact. You didn't say you were gonna blow up my creature.
Look, I got nothing but lands over here, and enchantment.
What does that thing do when it goes off? I don't know what.
So the Eldest Reborn. The next tick is each opponent discards a card.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
No, the Vraska.
Oh, the Vraska does what it did earlier. It upticks for 2 to sack a permanent, gain a life, and draw a card. It -3s to destroy target permanent with 3 CMC or less, and it -9s to give myself an emblem where creatures I control kill players when they deal combat damage.
See, now I'm scared you're gonna blow up my Shadow Spear.
No, I won't. Look, I won't touch the Shadow Spear.
I would sacrifice my Vraska to blow up the Shadow Spear.
Kill her.
No, I'm gonna take it up to draw cards. I like drawing cards. Card draw is good.
I distinctly remember you saying you weren't a fan of card draw when I had my little wheel guy out here.
No.
Sure
There's a distinct difference between me liking card draw and liking everyone else having card draw.
But
I like to give.
But wait, Eldest Reborn, he can just bring it back.
That's true. I think I have to do the table of favor. I think I might have to go to combat, and I'm gonna have to swing at Vraska for 4 damage. On the trigger, on the stack, Kiri, when she swings at an opponent, whenever I attack a player. Oh, okay. So I'm technically not attacking a player.
Do you want to take it back?
I don't get that. I don't get that draw. No, I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice my draw.
Wait, I thought planeswalkers were considered players now.
No.
I don't know. I don't know if that translates.
No, there's quite a few cards that like have.
I might be wrong. I might be wrong in that, but I'm gonna not draw. But I am. I'm
almost 100% certain that you wouldn't draw if you took a planeswalker with a card that's
right.
player.
All right. Cool. So yeah, I mean, gotcha. Okay. Cool. All right. So still haven't activated my Elspeth. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It's the longest turn ever. I'm sorry. And then I'm gonna make another soldier, and I will pass turn.
Alrighty. Big money, no whammies. Okay, not hateful at that.
Did you just say big money, no whammies? I don't understand.
I did. It's a game show reference. I don't remember the game show, but it's an 80s. It's an 80s show.
What? I was going to ask. I was asked to explain for my my audience members who might not be young and hip and TikToking their days away.
It's an 80s game show where they try to get money, and there's these little red little monster people that they take the money.
Sorry.
I don't know what it's called.
What? Okay.
Please look it up. It's
someone in the comment section, please tell us which game show Chase is referring to. It's from the 80s. They say big money, no whammies, and little red monsters steal their money.
It's a real game show, I promise you.
It's just a feverish dream you've had when you've been on acid, Chase, and we've got to put up with it.
I've been doing fine over here.
I thought you were about to say I've been doing tons of acid. I was like, don't say that now. Jeez.
All right, I'm going to play this mountain, and then I'm going to tap 1, 2 blue, and 3, which is going to be this colorless. I'm going to play a Narset here.
Oh, I don't like. You want people to draw cards, do you, Chase?
I do want.
I saved the whole fucking table from that, and how do I get repaid? Having my Faraska blown up. God damn it.
See, I could be very mean, right? Well, hold on. What's the number of cards in everybody's hands?
I have
2.
I have 4.
4. I have 7.
7. Oh, see, I don't like that Taalia has 7 cards in hand.
You about to Winds of Change us or some
don't.
shit?
Please.
I'm gonna tap a red.
Please don't.
And I will be Winds of Changing.
So
cold as ice.
Fun fact for everyone at home. So Chase was like, "Oh, we need to have the rule 0 conversation." I'm playing Narset. I'm playing Narset and Hullbreacher. You didn't say I'm playing Narset and Hullbreacher with the intent of wheeling everybody.
I told you I was running this. I'd be more than happy to take it back.
Do these go
I'd be more than happy
on the bottom?
To take it back.
Do they go on the bottom?
No.
Winds of Change. They're on the bottom, or they shuffle in.
They shuffle, and then you draw the same number of cards you originally.
Well,
held.
we don't, obviously, but
you don't.
You just shuffle.
So I will shuffle in 2 and then draw 2. And
so dirty. We just shuffle our cards and we don't.
Yeah.
And everybody's in the top deck mode.
Everybody except Chase.
Joseph's happy over here because he has that Sensei's top though.
Yeah, that's not
so mad at you.
Firstly, you just shuffled it away. Yeah, it's on top of his
You always will me.
Taalia, I've seen this deck play. You're like, oh, it's not bad, except for Scoot Swarm. You made 30 Scoot Swarms and you trampled people with bugs.
Yeah, during our Rule 0 conversation, Talia's like, oh, I've got Scoot Swarm and Crater Hoof. That's basically Splendor Twin.
That is it.
So Joseph doesn't have his top because you just shuffled away as on top of his library.
Yeah, it's gone.
Also,
I drew a card. I got greedy. I saw something on the top, and I was like, "Oh, let me get that," and now it's gone.
Also, top is garbage in this situation, right? Because it means he can look at the cards but not draw them. It's like look at all these things he can't draw.
I was like, I would like to have that.
I'm gonna put
cardless.
Well, the good news is I know Narset's not gonna stay very long because I understand that y'all don't like her. I don't know why. I will minus her 2, and I'm gonna look at the top 4 cards, and I may reveal a non-creature, non-land card from among them and put them into my hand. I'm gonna reveal. Oh, there's so many beautiful good things. I will reveal this Cavalcade of Calamity. I'm going to put that into my hand. Boop. And then the rest are just going to go onto the bottom.
Cool.
And I appreciate you inviting me. I know I will never be invited back. I appreciate.
I'm more alarmed at the bullshit during the Rule Zero question conversation.
No, please, no. See, I told you I ran stuff like that with the senses.
To be honest though, you are playing Locust God, so it should have like kind of been obvious, but I wasn't really paying attention. Is this done in draw step? It's on draw step. So everyone discards a card except me. Just Chase then, I guess.
Yeah, that's my punishment. Okay.
Cool. Just gonna play this land and pass the turn.
God, I really hope I draw land here so I can at least draw some cards.
Every time I play on this channel, I end up feeling like such an asshole.
Wait, if you play a land,
I mean, this time is justified, Chase. This
I can't because Narset, but I can kill Narset.
Yeah, you can kill Narset. Yeah,
so,
I just did it.
Technically, if you if you wait, then kill it.
Okay, I'm going to combat.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna swing AC at Chase for 5 commander, and I'm gonna swing Patova for 3 at Narset.
I deserve that. I respect it. Please know, everybody, and to the people in the comment section, that I did it because Taalia is scary. And
okay. I believe you. I'm gonna play a Wasteland.
Oh, got him.
I'm gonna draw 2 cards. I'm gonna gain a life.
Please Wasteland Chase off the second blue. Oh no, she's got Talisman. I mean, she just should you Wasteland the person that just wheeled everyone's hands away? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe.
Let me see what I can do here if I play this out.
So your next land drop gets you fill triggers, right? Your one off.
Yeah. I am going to play a Thought Vessel.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say that word on Twitch anymore. You can't say Thought Vessel on Twitch anymore.
Dang. I can't advertise my fucking. Oh my god!
Listen.
Wait. That's a point. So wait, hang on. Simp's not allowed, but is Thought still allowed?
That's a good question. To my knowledge, I think it's
as long as it's not used in like a. I don't know how else you would use it.
I think if you're not calling somebody that.
I would call myself a touch over simp. Like I'm always like you can use it in a non-derogatory way. I thought both thought and simp were on that list of words. They're like, please don't say these words anymore. But I wasn't sure if maybe I'm wrong. Okay, interesting.
I am going to pay 4, and I'm going to cast stuff for 2.
Ooh.
And so she enters in with 2 counters on her. I can either +2 to scry 2, or I can 0 to look at the top card of my library. If it's a land or a creature card with converted mana less than or equal to the number of loyalty counters on Nissa, then I can put that card onto the battlefield. Ultimate is untap 2 target lands you control, and they become 5/5 elemental creature tokens with flying and haste. So I will do her 0 ability, looking at the top card of the library, hoping for a land here. It is a Nissa for 3.
Does it go back or into hand if it's not below?
Oh, I meant to use this mana for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I messed up.
I don't mind, honestly. Like if you want to
take. It was supposed to be 3, but
like it's obvious that you were holding up Wasteland, but like it makes sense that Thought Vessel should have gone into that, right?
Yeah, you're fine. I'm okay with the take 2 backseat.
Take back counter.
Yeah.
Everybody gets 1.
It was because I saw the card. It was because I had meant to tap that completely for this. Okay, so do I get to play this?
Yeah, ETBs, doesn't it? Does it?
If it's a land or a creature with converted mana costs less than or equal to. Okay. So I do get to cast Nissa. So whenever Nissa ETBs, you search your library for a forest, reveal it, and put it into your hand.
Sweet. You still got a land drop
if
left,
I control 7 or more lands, then I exile her, and then Planeswalker. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But you'll get the 7th, right?
That will be my 7th, yeah. So I will go get that forest. put it onto the battlefield.
It's yeah. If you get a normal forest, it won't trigger your field because you've got 2 normal forests. You need a snow. You need everyone's favorite mechanic.
Breeding pool.
No, it has to be basic forest, doesn't it?
I knew that.
Or trap. Or trap.
In my head.
No, it's basic forest on Vastwood Seer, isn't it? So you have
It is a basic. It is a basic, but I have one. I have one.
We're going to magical Christmas land, everybody.
Hey.
Love it. Oh my god, is it the last card? There we go. Okay, so play an additional land. I will get a life trigger, and I will get to draw 2 cards, and it will activate Field of Dead and Nissa. I'm sorry.
I feel a little less bad about casting that Winds of Change now. Only a little, just a little.
I built it back up a little bit.
Well, I mean, gain a life, draw 2 cards, make a zombie is pretty absurd.
And get another Planeswalker, because wouldn't that trigger Nissa? That's what's here.
And then she'll reveal another land, and we'll see another zombie. And
then I make a 2/2 zombie.
Like, I'm not one for bullying people, but Taalia is definitely public enemy #1 in my opinion. Just throwing it out there.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! You just drew 5 cards.
So I make a zombie. I flip Nissa. So she enters with 3 counters, and I can reveal the top card of my library if it's a land to the battlefield. Otherwise, or I can make a 4/4 a Shia token. And then her ultimate is untap 6 lands. They become 6/6 elemental creatures. They're still lands. This is tricky because I'm all pretty much tapped out. I can risk it and try to get a land, leaving most of my planeswalkers open, unless I get the zombie trigger from the land.
Have you gained a life and drawn 2 cards as well off of the Touch Over and Ace of Triggers?
I did. But if this is a land, I get to put on the back again, making another zombie. So I could protect them.
You just got to risk it for the biscuit.
Make a 4/4 and just be safe.
Gotta go for it.
No!
Which a biscuit is a fluffy pastry and not a cookie.
Fucking shut up. Why would you risk it for a fluffy, savory thing? You risk it for sweet treats.
If you put jelly or jam inside of a biscuit, that's some good stuff. You'd risk that.
What, are you talking about a jammy dodger?
What?
Wait, Chase, you are referring to a jammy dodger, right? It's a biscuit, a sweet biscuit. It's 2 layers of biscuit with jam in the middle. There's a heart shape on the front of the first biscuit, so whole. So when you look at it from the top down, you see a red heart in the middle of this biscuit.
Oh, see, I got confused. I thought you were talking about a biscuit, not a cookie.
I am talking about a biscuit. Look,
I'm so confused right now.
Your nation's new. Okay, you've only been around a few hundred years. I've had shits that are older than your country. Okay, biscuits are sweet treats.
Love seeing your tweets about how American candy is garbage because it is.
It really is. It's so bad.
Really I think I'm gonna risk it, y'all.
Risk it.
Risk it for the jammy dodger. Here we go.
+1. If it's a land, I really hope it's a land. Oh,
womp womp.
It's a Swiftfoot boots.
Hey.
More like shitfoot boots. Am I right? Thanks. I'm here all week. Stand-up comedian.
It's not the Jordans, but you got the LeBrons. You get the J's, but.
I don't want to press the issue, but you are wastelanding Chase, right? Just for
I am
wasteland me, Taalia, because
I am considering. I left it open.
Taalia, you're gonna need that land for later. I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell you right.
Have you seen how many lands she has?
You got that Crucible world though. You got that Crucible world, so you're good.
She has more lands than you have biscuits.
Got Crucible Worlds, Azusa. You can
ways to play my lands from the graveyard. I'm gonna go ahead and blow up Temple of Epiphany. I
yes!
Have a little bit of revenge here.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna just things are gonna happen. That's all I'm saying.
To do something,
and that is my threat.
Okay, I'm done. I pass to you,
Joseph. All right, cool. All right. No. I don't feel bad about taking my long ass turn now.
There was a lot happening.
All right, let's roll for crypt. I have
Oh
some
my
safety
God.
and I'm not. Hey, it's a 4. I take damage. Back down to 34. All right, let's draw. Not terrible. Let's see.
How many cards do you have in hand, Taalia?
I have 3.
I'm so jealous. Look, you have more cards in hand right now than I've drawn non-land spells this entire game. My hand was just like loads of lands that got wheeled away. That's so sad.
All right. I want to tap the Crypt and the Soul Ring for 4 mana. I'll play the Sword of War and Peace. That spice thing. That spice thing.
Is that an altar sleeve?
No, it's not an altar sleeve. This is one from Double Masters.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, I love these too. This is what made me build this deck. Honestly, I was like, "Yo, these are spice." So I'm gonna tap the Arcane Signet to float one more because I had one floating from the Soul Ring. I'm gonna go ahead and equip Miss Akiri. So she is now a 6/6 lifelink trample. Pro white, pro red.
That's what we call in the business a lot.
I'm gonna uptick Elspeth. I can't target Akiri, unfortunately, but I'm gonna make another soldier. And man, decisions. I need to draw cards, but those planeswalkers though.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I only have a 2/2 to block, so
that's true.
they're pretty open.
If we're opening the forum to discussion, I would appreciate if you killed some planeswalkers. If we look at it from a democratic perspective.
Which one do you guys hate the
He's
most?
also getting his planeswalker back. Just so you know.
Don't start to deflect, Taalia. You've got 3 cards in hand, 7 mana.
Which one do we hate the most?
Honestly, I think the Simic one, because the ultimate on Sage Animist is a little... well, I mean, the lands becomes... There's 6 lands become 6/6s, but...
They literally both
I
draw
feel like the
cards.
other Nissa is going to let you draw more.
I can kill one of them if you kill the other, right?
Okay, all right.
But then I lose my Vraska again, and I'm just over here with like no cards.
Divide and conquer. Yeah, I know. I feel bad for killing Vraska now.
You didn't know that Chase was going to be an absolute fucking monster this game. You didn't know.
That's true.
No one could know.
Could not foresee that. I mean, it's Simic though. It's Simic. All right, I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna swing Akiri at the mono green Nissa for 6.
Is that the only thing you're attacking with?
That's the only thing I'm attacking with.
Okay, does it... It has protection from red and white.
Red and white, and trample, and lifelink.
Oh, it does have trample.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay, it dies. I'm not blocking.
Yep.
It just
Cool,
dies.
cool.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna gain 6 life.
Oof.
Go back to my starting life total. Yeah. And I guess that's it because I have no cards in hand.
Alrighty, I don't know how that happened, but I feel bad for whoever made that happen for you. It was me. It was me. I was the person. But hey, guess what, you guys? I'm gonna do a nice thing, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a nice thing. I'm gonna tap 2. I'm gonna tap this Sky Reach, and everyone's just gonna draw a card, and then wait, nope. No one has cards in hand. That's not a nice thing. We're not gonna do that.
Gonna discard
I mean, I'm okay with it because it fills my yard up, and that helps me.
Maybe I'll do that. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. I'll tap 2 and tap the Sky Reach. Everyone draw a card, then discard a card.
I hope it's not something I need. I
discarded a sun.
Discard a mountain.
Nahiri the Harbinger. I'm discarding.
I'm sorry, Joseph.
That's fine.
We've only just met, but I feel like we've grown so close.
Homies for life.
I'm gonna tap 2, using the talisman for colorless.
So bad, but I'm going to get rid of these shitty boots.
Ooh!
Shitfoot boots.
The LeBrons are going in the graveyard.
Cavalcade of Calamity. And you know, I think we got off on the wrong foot earlier. I just, you know, I appreciate you guys. I'm just passing the turn.
I'm going to crack my Nurturing Peatland to draw a card at the end of your turn. Right. I'm going to untap. I'm going to tick up this. I'm going to change my plans now that you've made me drop a Sun Titan in the bin. So I'm going to reanimate this Sun Titan with Eldest Reborn.
Oof.
Ooh. And that trigger will bring back a Nurturing Peatland.
Yeah.
And then I'll draw a card for the turn. Sweet as a nut. Cool. I'm playing Magic now. Look at me, Ma. I'm gonna make a Whisperwood Elemental. And go to my end step and manifest the top card of my library. I'm getting feedback again from someone.
I'm getting feedback from you, yeah. But I'm using my I don't have any audio coming where I'm using my set.
I think it's Joseph. I think we're getting feedback through your mic.
Yeah, here. Let me figure this out. 1 second. All right, how's that?
If you talk for me, Joseph, and I'll talk over you and see if we get.
Check.
Yep,
here we go. Yep,
sounds better.
Yep.
Sounds better.
Got him, coach.
And resuming, I've made no notes of our time, so I'm gonna have to watch the entire thing through. Cool.
Okay.
This is my manifest. I'm gonna use this little USB thing as a manifesty thing. Here's my manifesty thing. I'm gonna pass turn. Go ahead, Taalia.
All right. Untap. Draw. Oh, I'm hearing myself twice. Still.
Yeah.
I can't hear you twice. You're good.
Okay. I heard it as well.
Either.
We'll just have to wing it. Professional content creation right here.
You can always tell, the comment section that it was meant for dramatic effect on certain occasions.
Yes, the old dramatic reverb.
I play a mountain.
All right. I am going to tap this for blue, tap this colorless, and cast Nadir Kraken. Whenever you draw a card, you may pay 1 if you do counter on Kraken and make a 1/1 blue creature token.
Oh, everybody loves tentacles.
I will now play Simic Growth Chamber, which enters the battle tapped, bouncing. I will bounce this to my hand.
I heard that the token for that Kraken is worth more than the card itself.
I have the token.
I mean, it makes sense because the tokens you get in boosters are, or at least used to be, the rarity of the card, isn't it? Right. So if a rare or a mythic makes a token, it's a rare or mythic token. So there was the longest time the most expensive card in Dragon's Maze was the Voice of Resurgence token because the rest of the whole set was just like garbage.
Oh, here it is.
Oh.
Ooh, that's spicy.
It's a shiny tentacle too.
Makes me hungry.
Because I am going to pay 1 for that.
Hit that like button if you like tentacle totems, guys.
I will make another zombie.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Like a cranberry song going on over here.
I said.
And I draw 2 cards.
God, it must be nice. I'm so jealous. I wish I could play Satchio for now. I'm so sad.
I will... Oh my god, there's so many things to do. Okay, I will pay 1, 2, 3. This counts for 2. I'll play Kodama's Reach. Search your library for up to 2 basic lands. Reveal them. Put 1 onto the battlefield tapped and the other into your hand.
So whilst Taalia's doing that comment section, don't forget to write in the comments below which of the tentacle tokens is your favourite. Which
All
tentacle
right.
token is your favourite? You got to farm the engagement, right? Everyone's used to it. You just got to ask random stuff, like you just stream in and you're like, "Hey, anyone ever ridden a bike before?" And like just
put one onto the battlefield tapped, and the other into my hand. That will trigger landfall or just land trigger. Draw 2 cards. All right.
you gain
I
life,
can
make
play-
a zombie, trigger your kraken. It's all going on, and I'm fucking so jealous.
Whenever I draw a card, I can pay 1, put another counter on this, and make another tentacle. So I have 2. I still have a landfall because that was just from Kodama's Reach. So I will.
You're missing a zombie as well. You should have 3 zombies now.
Oh yeah, I should have another zombie.
You know, I
I
think
will-
Civic is really struggling, you guys.
Play this land, gain a life, draw 2 cards.
Do you pay the 1?
Make another 2 zombie. And then I will activate this ability here for 0. At the top card, if it's a land or a creature, I can put it onto the battlefield. It is 3, so Eternal Witness does hit the battlefield. And whenever ETBs, I can return a target card from graveyard to my hand. Ooh. I can return Wasteland?
Oh my god.
What? I'll return Wasteland.
You literally read my mind. Wow. Are you playing Strip Mine as well, Taalia?
Did you see that I had Strip Mine?
No, are you playing Strip Mine, I said. Wait, that means it's in your hand, right?
Of course.
Yeah, there we go. Oh no, I didn't see it. I was asking if you played it and you're like, wait, did you see it?
Flash it?
No.
Yes.
But that was a very big giveaway. That was a tell, as they call it in poker.
Yeah.
Lord.
Wait.
I got to cast Strip Mine 5 times last game, and I destroyed someone's entire land base. It was pretty gross. Did I draw for that? Yeah. I did. I think I'm good. Oh yeah, that was my ability there. So I'll go to combat now. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll have to discard some cards at the end of my turn. Oof. All right. Oh, who do I attack? Chase, you're open.
I am open indeed.
Sun Titan is a 6/6
A 6/6 vigilant.
vigilance, so I can't really swing that way. Joseph, you have. It's hard to see your board. You have a soul.
I've got 3 soldiers.
Elspeth.
Second block.
Whoa, what's Elspeth's loyalty right now?
8.
What's your ultimate?
Yeah, what does an Elspeth do?
I mean,
Is
it's
it
not
8?
too crazy right now. It is at 8. Artifacts, creatures, enchantments, and lands you control have an indestructible.
You get an emblem, don't you?
That's scary.
I totally blanked and not thought about it. So
Hello. That needs to go. So how many soldiers do you have to block with? 3?
I have 3 to block.
And they are 2/2s?
1/1s.
Oh, I am totally swinging everything, Elspeth. So Elspeth will have a 5/5, a 2/2.
Yeah, they're summoning sick, aren't they?
Those just came out.
This one is summoning sick.
Yeah, those
Crap.
came out.
Touch over
Crap.
isn't though. Touch over isn't. But the problem is, if you hadn't discarded your boots,
I know.
Oh, that's true.
You got rid of them LeBrons.
They're not
and they were going to help you out.
you keep mentioning American sports, and I just nod. Yes, yes. Shitfoot boots aren't so shit now.
Oh, it will live. Live.
Yeah.
Oh god, this is Stop.
you might as well go after something else.
I don't know
No,
about
no,
that.
because
It's gonna happen.
Well,
It's gonna
but-
happen.
But if she doesn't attack you, your 3/1/1s become indestructible next turn, right? So she has to force you to block here, so you don't have three indestructible 1/1s next turn.
That's fine. I still got baby girl. I still got baby girl over here.
You do.
God.
You have 3 attackers, don't you?
I'm going to attack with 3, so at least it forces you to have to block. This is a 2/2, a 3/3, and a 5/5.
Soldiers will do their due diligence and block all 3.
So Elspeth gives all permanents except for planeswalkers, right? Is that how it reads? Artifact, enchantment, creature, and land, does it say?
Yes, artifacts,
Jesus
creatures, enchantments, and
Yeah, that's a
lands.
big problem. That's an emblem that stays there too, huh?
Yup.
Don't worry, there'll be a blue-green mythic in a couple of sets that gets rid of emblems. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, it's got to be blue.
Crap. All right. I guess I'm gonna have to discard some cards here.
Oh, that's such a hardship over there.
I'll discard these 2 forests.
Wow.
And I pass the turn. Oh my god.
All right.
I feel
Joseph, do you run a blasphemous act?
I do.
I think that would be good to draw.
I think that would be great to draw.
Can we not? I've just got my first,
I rolled a 3, so ManaCurves does not hurt.
So, yeah, I totally blanked on the Elspeth. Totally even forgot that she's just ticking up over there, just doing her thing.
Just doing her thing, just doing her thing. But yes, I will downtick and I will alt Elspeth. So thank you, Elspeth, for indestructible stuff.
There she goes again.
Let's see if I have the token for it. I believe so. I think I have it.
Do you all have music in America? Is that a thing that's got over there yet?
No, we don't have music here.
Right.
We just have we just have screaming.
Mouths just literal screaming.
Yeah, that's really all we got here.
All right, so we are going to do this. I need to draw some cards. I'm going to play a mountain. I play the Fervent Champion. He has first strike and haste. Whenever a Fervent Champion attacks, another target attacking knight you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. But I'm not using them for that. I'm using them for the equip abilities. You activate target. The target Fervent Champion costs 3 less to activate. So
is it weird for anyone else to see Fervent Champion and not see the Mythic Invitational trophy pop out of him when he is played? So strange.
I'm gonna put that sort of a War and Peace on him. And then I need to draw some cards. I can try to take some of these zombies
Chase
out.
is open.
Listen, I think you and I, Joseph, we go way back.
We go way back. We go
back to 2 hours ago.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Way back to turn 4 where she wheeled you.
Right. Yes, but
it was just 2 lands. I'm not that mad about that. I'm not that mad about that. It was just 2 lands. It's cool.
We're
cool.
vibing here. We're vibing here.
You're way too relaxed, hey Joseph. You should be angry.
I know as a Boros player, I should be more upset. But
you're playing the wrong color combo to be this.
I know. I mean, the show is EDH and Chill, so we chilling.
It's never chill. We've spoken very little about assholes and stuff, which is unusual here, to be honest.
Yeah, my first episode I played with you, I talked about prolapses.
There's the Sweet Corn episode, wasn't it? Wasn't it EDH and Chill Sweet Corn edition?
Yeah, I think it was. It was, a lot of prolapse talk that episode. Hate that was my intro.
I mean, you brought it up. We literally said,
I did.
This is Chase. Who are you? What do you do? And you're like, I love prolapses. Like, whoa there.
I probably did say it that way. I don't remember, but I'd probably agree with you that I did say that.
I just feel like if I swing at Taalia, she's gonna come at me with all those zombies, and I'm gonna be down to 10 life after.
I mean, she might do that anyway, right?
That's true. You're right. You
just have to risk it for the
Jammy Dodger.
Yeah, that thing.
All right. We're not gonna be a punk. We're gonna swing. Okay, so I have to divvy this up to maximize my drawing. So Fervent Champion is gonna come at you, Vince.
Whoa there.
And I know. And then Akiri is going to come at Taalia.
So can you give me a stat? Sorry. So he's currently a 3/3
He's a 3/3 pro white, pro red.
with first strike and
First strike and haste. Yeah.
So and he's not getting pumped by anything. He's just a 3/3.
Nope. Just a raw 3.
You're aware I have a 4/4 green creature, yeah?
He's indestructible though.
Of course he is. Just going to have to draw a card. Well, I'm just going to... This makes all the confusion for me much more. So you draw cards before you declare blocks, right? That happens first?
I do. So Akiri trigger, since I'm going at 2 different people, I'm going to draw 2 cards. So 1 and 2.
I was over here like, does he have a pump spell? Does he have an equipment at instant speed? I'm like, oh no, it's just indestructible. He doesn't care. Okay, cool.
Just indestructible. That's it, you know.
Okay, can we go to blocks?
Sure.
I'm going to block with the 4/4.
Okay.
Is Akiri trample?
Yes, she is. She's trample, lifelink. She's a 4/4 trample, lifelink.
4/4 trample, lifelink, indestructible.
And that would be 4 commander damage if you take it.
I mean, I don't want to take commander damage, so I guess because like I just don't want to take any damage, so I'll just double block with my zombies because I'm gonna make more anyways.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay, and then I gain 4 life from Akiri. And then I'll go to my second main. I will tap the Soul Ring, Arcane Signet for red. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 for white. So it's red, red, white, white. Okay, cool. And I'll play Aurelia, the War Leader.
Oh boy. Which is that the 2 combats?
That's 2. When she swings, yes, it would be 2 combats. She didn't get to swing this time, but she's indestructible flyer, and that's all I need right now.
That's doing a lot there. I don't know if you wanted to do that.
Well, I need a blocker, you know.
I really messed up. I could have done something about this.
Yeah, when I was politicking earlier, being like, "Go on, wasteland that," and all this shit, I was like, just absolutely oblivious to this fucking Elspeth. Like,
yeah.
and I said nothing.
I need that 1 mana.
That's why he's been so quiet this game. He's been like, I hope they don't notice. Don't make any noises. They'll look over here.
She's gonna go off. Okay, and here we go.
Alrighty.
And on that note, I pass the turn.
Excellent. Heart of the cards, Yugi. Alrighty. Draw for turn. Cool. I don't want that, but we're taking it. I'm gonna get an island. I'm gonna tap 4, 5, and 6. Ooh. And we're gonna bring out my commander. Which is the Locust God. And that is my 3-second turn.
Oh, I'm going to try and do the same, probably. I'm going to untap and I'm going to draw a card. Is it useful? Who knows? Oh, that's a magic card. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm going to cast Diabolic Intent. So it's Demonic Tutor, but I have to sack something. So I'm going to sack this manifested thing. It's an eerie ultimatum. So that goes in my bin. In you go. In the bin. And now just chat amongst yourselves while I figure out what I'm getting, because I wasn't expecting to draw a tutor. I forgot I was even playing them. I attack my mana awful.
Thinking of how I'm going to deal with Joseph over here.
An
Aurelia with indestructible. Like,
do we mind if I actually think this through for more than 5 seconds?
No, you're good. We could talk about how Joseph and I are friends.
Yeah.
Because I haven't found it yet, but I think I'm playing Palace Jailer, so I want to. Oh no, to make it a Monarch, someone's going to attack me, and I don't want that to happen. Yeah, I'm going to go back to tapping the way I did, because I want double black and double green, but I can't keep double white up. Is that correct?
Joseph, I found your Twitter. I'm going to give you a follow.
Hey, I will follow you right back.
Hey, friends.
As soon as I get to my phone.
And if the comment section are wanting to join in on this following action, then they can also do the same by looking in the description below. You have to go quiet after I say that. Now I feel really self-conscious. Thanks, everyone.
No.
No!
You did such a good job.
No.
I'm no.
Absolutely not.
I'm just going to Twitter over here.
I need an answer to all the stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
This battlefield, and I don't have one, and I
mean, if y'all allow me to cheat, I can get a blasphemous act, but I don't know how you'd feel about that.
Do you have a living death? That would solve everyone's problem.
No, I can get a 4-mana wrath, but it doesn't solve the problem.
I mean, it solves half the problems.
Yeah.
If you wrath, I will make a pact with you.
Mm-hmm.
I will not swing at you for 5 turns.
That's a lot of turns. That's a lot of turns. That's a good deal.
That is insane.
Absolutely no deal. It's the worst deal in the worst deal in the history of deals. I'm gonna get this sexy great henge.
Hey, Joseph, I'll take that deal.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. If you can wrath, then sure.
Well, I can't wrath, but I'd love to not be hit for 5 turns.
That's not the deal that was on the table.
That's the pact right there. That's the demonic pact that we're trying to figure out right now. You got to wrath.
I know.
That's part of it. That's part of the deal.
I'll try for you.
I am just sulking.
You were doing such a good job.
So Great Henge is reduced by 6. So I'm going to cast Great Henge for
my mana?
green, and 1. I leave 1 floating. I go down a life. Let's click back onto this window and tick down. There we go. Great Henge ETB is. I've got 1 colorless floating, which doesn't do anything. I'll go to combat. How big is Aurelia?
3/4.
And she's indestructible, so that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not going to attack anyone because it doesn't do anything for my board set, and there's so many arch enemies here, you know. So end of turn. Trigger this. I'm going to manifest the top card of my library. It ETBs. This triggers Great Henge because it's not a token. And I get a counter on it, I draw a card. Watch out, kids. I'm drawing cards.
Hey.
Go ahead, Taalia.
All right. Untap.
Scary turn incoming. Scary turn incoming.
Oh my god. That's
leave me
you.
alone.
Full grip. Playing blue. Yeah, that's scary. Cyclonic Rift Overload.
I was just about to say Cyclonic Rift Overload, Echo of Eons, Flashback, extra turn.
Gosh, I wish.
What kind of a monster play a Nexus of Fate in like a blue-green landfall deck?
I have one in this.
I mean, I play it. I play it in Tachova. Like, why
I
wouldn't
might be
you?
playing Nexus. Well, I don't know.
Talia, please tell me you're playing a Nexus of Fate. That will just make me feel so much joy.
If you're not playing Nexus of Fate, I'll judge you more harshly.
It is definitely in here.
Look at this lovely Sun Titan in the clouds. Look at this.
Gosh, oof, messed up so bad. All right, 1, 2, 3. Azusa.
Yeah.
But seeking.
A lot of landfall triggers.
Yeah, you found her.
Can play. Ugh, she just entered. I'll put her over here. 2 additional land, and then 1 additional land from this. So I need to keep track. I played 1 land so far.
My favorite thing in Tachova is having a dice out telling me how many land drops I have remaining.
I need land drops. Did I just play a land?
If you did, you didn't do any of the triggers. I wasn't paying enough
Did.
attention.
No, I don't think I did, but I am about to. Did I? Do y'all remember?
I don't remember.
I don't remember, honestly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I did.
So you should have a zombie, a lovely tentacle, an extra life,
too much
2 cards.
Cards in hand.
Okay, so that's 1 landfall trigger. Draw 2 cards. Take a life. I hope I'm not cheating over here. I feel like I did play a life. I have very many.
Well, the comment section will just judge you incredibly harshly after the fact. Everyone else at the table is just like, no one knows. I could go and check the footage, but I'm not going to. There's no way to check. We don't have the technology.
Okay, I'll play Reliquary Tower. I have no no discard or no maximum hand size. Draw 2.
So you have 2 no maximum hand sizes now.
Yeah,
Impressive.
you.
2. This is my second land drop.
You should have 2 zombies.
Oh yes.
This is me backseat gaming, by the way. It's just me, like, just.
Yes. No.
My deck is doing fuck all, so I might as well keep track of your
zombies.
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 Let's all live vicariously through Taalia
Exactly.
right
I'm
now.
just over here so fucking jealous.
I can pay 1 and cast Mana Vault.
Ooh. Spice.
I do love the turn 9 mana vault. It makes me feel included.
And then I can. Do I want to do? I think the safer play is to maybe just do this. So I'll pay 3. 1, 2, 3. And Oro? I'm sorry. I am being when it ETBs, gain 3 life and draw a card, and you may put a land from your hand onto the battlefield, so I'll gain 3.
I think Commander is literally the only format where Oro is actually just a reasonable Magic card. Like, everywhere else, I hate him. And I play him, don't get me wrong, I play him in many formats, but I hate him. But in Commander, he's just
and
like...
then I'll get to put a card from my hand and gain a life, so I'll play Strip Mine, draw 2 cards, make another zombie. Oh god, I'm losing track.
It's gonna Heart of the Cards, the top card of my library for a blasphemous act or something. Just gonna put all my energy into this.
Don't say that too loudly, because Taalia could just, like, wallop you for 20 damage here. Like...
I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. I would love to get a Swiftfoot Boots on the top of my library.
I think Taalia should strip mine you now, just out of principle.
Excuse me?
I hate to stoke the flames of this rivalry, but...
There's no rivalry. I just did a play because Taalia was being really good.
Taalia,
and then
I don't know if you heard, but Chase said she thinks you were a bitch. I mean, I was gonna wait till after the video, but I just thought I'd...
Oh my god, the stutter in your voice! There was a moment, hair of hesitation. There's just a hair of. Should I say this, bitch?
I was like, I don't know.
This is my 3rd land drop. So sacrifice Evolving Wilds, but I will draw 2 cards and gain a life. And then I'll sacrifice it
to gain life and draw 2 more cards post.
Again.
And you should have 2 more zombies. The reason I hesitate is because, like, I am a big fan of just, like, sweary profanity, right? Like, I think it's liberating, I think it's fun, and I think, you know, I'm good with it. But there are certain things that, like... So, for example, if I'm talking to a friend who's a woman, I will not call them a bitch very often, if I can help it, unless I know they're okay with it, right? Like, and it's like part of our back and forth. So when I went to say that, then I was, oh god, I'm talking about a woman, I'm going to say the word bitch. Like, it's just weird. Like, I'll happily call myself a slut, but I wouldn't call a woman. Like, see what I mean? So it's one of those things where it's just like, so yeah, even on myself, I stumbled.
To it. It's like more, like, I talk to my friends that way, so totally fine.
Yeah, exactly. But we've only just met, and you're doing this to me, so you obviously have no social graces anyway, so...
Exactly. Fair enough. I will take it.
But as a friend, you should have 2 more zombies.
Okay. 2 more zombies are gonna come.
I'm on Field of the Dead duty. Joseph can be on, like, did you pay 1 for a Kraken? And then Chase can be on strip mine duty, where she gets strip mined.
I refuse this. I am innocent in this game.
Someone has to allocate the workflow.
So I'm gonna pay 3, and one of those is floating for this Kraken, because I'm gonna make another one for, like, drawing a card. And I am going to play Growth Spiral, draw a card, and put a land onto the battlefield.
So are you just, like, looking for the hoof right now, right?
I'm sorry.
That's where we're at.
I don't know.
I think a hoof would do a lot here. I think it...
Yeah, hoof would, take us out of the game.
Well, these just entered. All of these
Or Finale of
So,
Devastation gives
I only
haste.
have the-
Just saying. I mean, I hate to be super political here, Joseph, but it does look like you need to kill Taalia. Taalia, sorry.
Yeah, player removal needs to be a thing right now.
So I'll play my Wasteland and draw 2 more cards.
Hey, Chase, has that guy reached Sanitarium? Is it basic?
Can I, like,
Is it? It is non-basic. Why do you ask?
Just
Curious.
making conversation while Taalia thinks through her turn. That's all.
oh, how many more triggers do I have for zombies? 2?
2 more.
2 more?
2 more, yeah.
Okay, so all these zombies just entered, but I had.
Yep.
Okay, so I only and this just entered, so I have 2/1. Oh, I have Nissa. So look at the top card of your library. If it's a land or creature, then it comes onto the battlefield. It's a land. Oh my god.
Sploosh.
So,
Just...
so I gain a life, and I make another zombie, and I draw
Yep.
2 cards.
Do people now understand why I referred to my Tachi Overdeck as a wank fest?
And then I'm going to pay a life and sacrifice this and search for a basic land. Oh, but then the land will enter.
But then it goes.
So,
Yeah, it comes back
so
around.
I'll just leave it at 56.
break even.
Break even.
Jeez.
Sorry. And
Get another zombie.
yes, I will get another zombie. I'll grab this. It doesn't go onto the battlefield tapped. It comes untapped. That's good.
Yep. Prismatic Vista is good.
I just opened this card too.
It's like they should just like print more fetch lands. Am I right? Controversial hot take right there.
And then I make 2 more zombies.
So Chase, like, if you were to be wastelanded, what land would you pick?
You know what? Gonna have a humble moment here. I would definitely like to not have a waste. I would get rid of Joseph's dual land.
Well, you can target it.
Yeah, no, you can target it. No, let her target it.
Wait, your lands are indestructible too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing that
Yeah.
isn't, weirdly, is planeswalkers, I believe. That's the strangest thing about the emblem.
Oh my god.
So, Chase, your
Yes?
Locust God is a 5/5.
A 4/4. Please don't hit me. I've yet to have my time to shine. I've yet had to have my time to shine on here.
I am very confused as to why.
Joseph, you have Aurelia, which is a 3/4.
Yes, she is a 3/4.
4. So I don't have a lot to attack with here, but
Chase, why did your Locust God not have a power and toughness box?
My Locust God, he does actually. It's right here in the corner.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, let me get him out of the sleeve. He's the way that the invocations are. There it is.
The less said
So-
about that design, the better. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
just say
I
that.
just like it because he looks.
Oh, the
cool.
art is wicked, and like the theme
Yeah.
and flavor is cool, but like the practicality of some of it is a bit.
Oh, very impractical indeed.
Like-
there is not much you could do with this.
I reckon you could
so
spread
I'm
butter on toast with it.
I'm going to
Good.
attack Joseph with my 5/5 commander, and then I'm just gonna send 3, 4, 5 to you, Chase. It's just 5.
Okay.
Oh no, I'll send this 2/1 as well. This one can attack.
Why not hit Vince? He's at 38.
I've got
Because
good
he can
blocks.
block and kill it.
Okay, fair. So how much is it? 8 at me?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wait, the Locust God can't
7.
block?
How big is it? Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How big is everything? I should think about that.
I just asked you, but that's fine. It's a maybe. Okay, wait. Shit. Maybe I shouldn't attack. You know what? I'm not.
Take back his
I literally
down.
just asked you about how big your locust. What is your locust head again?
He's a 4/4, but if he dies, he goes to my hand.
4. Okay, I'm only sending 5/5 of.
I'm sorry, what you bleeped out for me.
I'm only sending the 5/5 commander to Joseph.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm just gonna hold these up.
I will block with Aurelia, the war leader.
Need a little bit more buff on these.
That was my fault because you asked what it was, and I started just going off about the frame.
I know it almost like does like a card that has a power and toughness, but you were just talking about it. I just was zoned out.
Yeah, I'll block Taalia with the Aurelia, the war leader.
Okay, sure. Oh, because it has indestructible matter.
Yup.
Okay. Duh. All right, I'll pass the turn.
Okay. All right. Let's see what we can do, guys. It's looking bleak. Looking bleak. Ah, it's a 3.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
All right. Let's draw. Okay. That's not the best thing to draw ever.
8 of those 2 2s.
All right. So we're going to play tap 2 to play a scroll rack. And we're also going to tap 2 to equip the Shadow Spear to Aurelia.
Oh boy.
And I'm going to pay 2 more to equip the Sword of War and Peace to Aurelia.
Oh boy.
So you could say she's dummy thick, right?
Dummy thick. 3, 4, 5. She's a 6/7 pro red and white, trample, lifelink, indestructible, vigilance, haste. Yeah.
Jesus Christ on a bicycle.
She got some keywords. She got some keywords on her. Taalia, how many cards do you have in your hand?
I have a ton of cards in my hand. Let me just count really quick.
I'm gonna need to know how many that is.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13.
13. All right, cool. So you don't have any flyers currently, do you?
I do have flyers, not on the board.
Oh. All right.
But
all right.
I see you. I see what you're doing there.
Interesting game plan there. It's just to lie. Just
trying to get that.
Just blatantly lie.
Outright bullshit.
Trying to get that player removal going. All right. So I'm gonna go to combat, and Aurelia is gonna swing at you, Taalia. On the trigger, the Curie trigger on the stack, I'm gonna draw a card. And yeah, so she is swinging for 6 damage.
6. All right, I'll go down to 50.
Okay, and then I will gain 6 from that.
It was a risk I took. Like, should I play out my flyers? Or
and then the Sword of War and Peace trigger goes on the stack. Sword of War and Peace says, whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, Sword of War and Peace deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in his or her hand, and you gain 1 life for each card in your hand.
Oh, that is so disgusting.
I'm
what
gonna
did
gain.
I say? 4,
He said
4, 6, 8, and 12, 13.
So you'll take 13, and I'll gain 2.
Do I play some of the cards so I don't take as much damage? Meh.
That is just brutal.
That is pretty brutal.
So that's a good sword, am I right?
That's a good sword for the occasion.
Oof. Okay, so I'll take another 13.
It's just a casual 13.
It's a casual 13. That's it.
A gentleman's 13.
A gentleman's 13.
That sounds like a British slang term for something, like a round on the pub. Anyone coming for a gentleman's 13?
Meet me out back. I'm gonna give you a gentleman's 13.
No, Chase, because that sounds sexual. Stop it.
That's gonna be in a new movie. Somehow, somewhere, we're gonna look up and be like, "Oh, that's on a site that we shouldn't go to."
That's that dude down the pub who's got an extra finger on one hand. He's like, "Do you want a gentleman's 13?" And you're like, "Actually, no, I don't."
I'm good, man. I'm good, fam. And also, when Aurelia the War Leader attacks for the first time each turn, untap all creatures you control. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase.
Oof.
So I'm gonna go to my second combat
Don't
phase.
be mean. Don't send that to me. Don't send that. You got to spread the love. You got to.
I mean, Talia, you got. I mean, I could, yeah, but you got all that stuff over there.
Oh my God! It's just two twos.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead.
He'd be leaving equity on the table if he didn't hit the person with 13 cards in their hand.
Oh my God!
So I'm gonna boop you again.
All right, so I take another 6.
A Curie trigger on the stack. I'll draw a card.
Take another 13.
So I'll gain another 6.
My God, that's
and then you'll take
hateful.
Just 2 19s.
And I'll gain another 3.
What's the bingo term for 19? Anyone here play bingo? Chase, you seem like a bingo kind of girl.
I am not a bingo kind of girl. I don't know. I didn't know there was slang for bingo. I thought bingo itself was slang.
No, but bingo, the game of bingo, right? You have bingo in America, right?
Yes, we do. Yeah.
And then each number has like its own like Cockney rhyming slang-esque sort of like I don't know what they are, like Happy Time 69, and
I've never heard of that before.
Okay, maybe this is a British part of it, but they'll take the ball out of the ball box, circle, spinny thing, and they'll go, what are the other ones? Ladies' Night, what one's a Ladies' Night? No, that's not one of them. Shit, I literally obviously don't know any of them, but there's loads of, every number has a rhyme with it.
7 Heaven.
Yeah, it'd be like, welcome to heaven, number 7. It'd be like shit like that. And I was just wondering what the 19 was, but it turns out that's just a British thing, it sounds like.
I'm so sorry.
Gala Bingo, reach out if you want to sponsor
me. Super painful. Like,
you only took 2 19s. That's like...
Yeah, that's it.
I could have stopped this whole Aurelia if I didn't return wrong land to my hand, and I'm just like...
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, eh? Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I'm gonna play my LeBrons. I'm gonna play my LeBrons.
I love that you're calling them that.
I got the J's and the LeBrons in here. Like
what about the Yeezys?
The Yeezys, you know what would be the Yeezys? I'm like maybe
Trailblazers boots, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. All right, so we got the LeBrons in here.
So LeBron is a sport man, right? He plays the footballs.
Yeah, he plays football. Probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
Does he play the baseballs?
Plays sports
I think
ball.
he did. I think
he did too.
Okay, so my third guess is the ball of baskets.
Ball of baskets is correct.
Nailed it.
So I'm gonna equip Aurelia. Got her Voltron up right now with the Swiftfoot boots. She put her LeBrons on. She's like, "You can't touch me now. You can't touch me."
After she dunked Talia's face.
I know.
And then I'm gonna play Inspiring Vantage. Comes in tap, unfortunately, and then I'm gonna pass the turn.
Alrighty, I'll just humbly untap. Draw. I'm going to get a Locust token. Let's see. Just feeling all of the pain here. I'm gonna tap 2 and tap the Sky Reach. We're all gonna draw a card and then discard a card. So draw, and then I'll get a second Locust, and then we'll discard. I'll discard this.
No, I don't want to discard that. Ignore me. No one saw that.
Did I play a land for turn just now? Did y'all see me do that one?
No, you did not. You have not.
Beautiful. Cool. I'll discard this Fateful Showdown. I'll play a land for turn. And then I'm going to tap 1 colorless 2, 3, 4 for my Locust God's ability for me to draw a card and then discard a card. So I'm going to draw a card, and then I'm going to discard a card. Oh. I'm going to discard this Distant Melody. That's 3 Locusts. I don't want to hate on Taalia, but Taalia is... Huh? What?
I was just going to say your turns are wonderfully short by comparison to...
I know. I love it because this happens when I stream too. People will put thought into your plays, and I'm like, I just stare at my hand and think,
Look at
I
all
got
my
mana
bees.
to do that.
Just open your
Yeah.
trench coat and all these bees fly out. Look at my bees. Like
a really good altar sleeves would be for the Locust God to make it the Nick Cage bees.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
bees.
Or the Oprah
So,
bees.
The Oprah bees.
The Oprah
yeah.
bees. Like, bees, you get a bee, you get a bee.
If someone else was a locust god to be literally Oprah, that'd be so good.
Oh,
Joseph, does
God.
your Aurelia have a trample?
She does.
Okay, I'm gonna discard this bird of paradise.
What? I'm passing my turn. I'm too scared
I'm
to
still
do.
thinking of what to
Oh,
discard.
end of turn. I'm gonna
yeah.
gain 2 life off my great
Yeah,
henge. Bop, bop.
I'm too scared to do jack shit in this game,
Sweating.
except sit and watch you guys.
Right, draw for turn. What's it gonna be? Nothing exciting. Okay, I'm
no
gonna
whammy.
I'm gonna play a Windswept Heath. I'm gonna go to combat. I've got to attack someone for the value.
Do it.
So it's gonna be you, Chase, because if I attack Taalia, I don't think she wants to be attacked. No one wants to be attacked, but I mean, like, she could
I'm
triple,
at 18.
and she could
I'm
triple
dead
block my
next
Sun
turn.
Titan. I don't want that to
I'm
happen.
dead next turn.
You can get rid of 3 zombies though.
Yeah, but that gets rid of a Sun Titan. That's a
You're right.
those scales
Yeah.
are uneven. Much like the scales of capitalism. I'm gonna attack Chase. Trigger.
How much?
Trigger. This comes back. Put a counter on it. Draw a card.
6/6.
It's a 6/6 vigilant
See?
sun boy. Look, I'm just doing it for the value. Don't be offended.
I will be incredibly so. No.
I've got things, just they don't do anything to indestructible shit. That's the problem I'm facing right now. Second main phase. I guess I should put my things on camera. That's probably a good idea. Let's see. Thingamabob. Okay. Crack my heath. Go down alive. Go look for a savannah or a scrubland, whichever one comes up first, honestly. Yeah, so if someone could steal Joseph's Shadow Spear and then activate it, they would turn off as indestructible, which I think is quite funny.
Yeah.
I can't do that. The Abzan Carador deck isn't renowned for its stealing of artifacts, so that's not my thing. I've got a feeling either Talia's going to die to him, or she's just going to like draw into a Crate Hoof next turn, right? Like,
I think
Oh,
that's my only hope.
you've
That would not
only
be
got
fun.
like 60 cards left in your library, right? And you'll draw at least probably 10 cards, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I'm hoping.
That's a 1 in 6 chance. That's not bad.
But if that
Yeah.
does not happen, then I am totally dead. Because Aurelia, what's the power and toughness with all of the attachments?
She's a 6/7 right now.
A 6/7.
So I can't destroy any of his stuff. Okay, so I guess... Wait. I don't have any documents. Okay, so I'm gonna go green, white, and green. No, I'm gonna go white, 2 mana, and a. My colours are really awkward. 4 mana for a Restoration Angel, main phase Restoration Angel.
What does Restoration Angel say?
It flickers target creature I control. You may target non-angel. With it on the stack, like not the trigger but the spell, I'm gonna blow up my Quasali Pride Mage.
Wait, what does this do?
Okay, so
Because I have counter magic.
right. So what I'm doing is
What does this do?
Here's my full transparency. I'm going to be sacking this off to blow up an artifact or enchantment. I'm then going to place them. Let this resolve. Trigger target Sunshine. Sunshine goes out and comes back in. Triggering
Oh, and then
Great
you get to-
Henge, drawing a
get to
card,
trigger.
and then bringing back Sleep Prime Mage. Trigger, draw a card. So I get to draw 2 cards out of this. I'm trying to find some
Restoration
plowshares, and I'm trying to find some counter judgments. I'm trying to find white spells that can somehow interact with Joseph's board, or something that can honestly maybe
So
interact with
this
yours. But
It's
I'm
not going to. target my. I'm at 18. I'm at 18.
I know you're 18.
I'm like probably dead. Like we need to like kind of worry about.
Yeah, I'm down to
the
4
long game with
mana,
Joseph.
3 mana after 4 mana after this. So I'm really looking for plowshares more than anything else.
Okay.
Really worried.
So with that on the stack, I'm holding priority. I'm going to sack the Quasali Pride Mage, lose a life.
Okay.
And I'm going to target Chase's Talisman.
So what? Wait, what? Why?
The-
Why are you?
Because I got to blow up something, and you wheeled me earlier.
I can fix this mess if you. I literally need the talisman to fix this mess on my turn.
Okay, here's your choice then. Do you want the Cavalcade to be destroyed instead?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
we'll blow up the Cavalcade. Look, see, I'm a benevolent, useless shit in this game, okay?
No, you're not.
So that
no.
resolves. Does my Restoration Angel resolve?
You're not benevolent. I'm just kidding.
Talia, just let it go. Just
let it go.
Oh my god.
You need
I
your
really need the mana though.
you want to mana drain it? This puts me in the worst seat in the house, doesn't it? Sat next to the mana drain player. You need the 4 mana? Are you sure you need it? Are you just being a bit greedy? I mean, look,
No, I'm not being greedy. I'm trying to stay alive.
yeah, I'm trying to help here. I'm trying to dig for plowshares.
And it won't target me.
Well, Aurelia is the scary. If I here's my logic, right?
Like
If I plowshares one of your like 9 creatures, it doesn't really stop you.
doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, so I want to probably plowshares the Aurelia or maybe the Akiri. Like, yeah, just so that there you go. That's my cards on the table. As it were.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Do it.
Resto resolves.
Do it.
Trigger. Put a counter here. Draw a card.
I hope I don't regret this.
Flickering this. Sunshine goes out and back in. He's now a 7/7. He's a big old boy. Oh, he's going up big and strong. Draw a card. Trigger from him entering is going to target. I've drawn 2 lands so far. One of which I wheeled away earlier, so this is embarrassing. Quasali comes back. Great Henge trigger. I was rummaging for dramatic effect there. I found the dice immediately. Draw a card. So, fun fact, I've drawn both a Rex Sage and a Knight of Autumn, which don't do anything to the Indestructible Elspeth board. Otherwise, they'd be pretty good. So, yeah, that was fun. Yeah. I guess I can draw 1 more card and still have a white mana up. So, I'm going to play Scrubland and Great Henge. I'm going to put a Knight of Autumn into play. Or in this case, a Herbestören, because it's German. I'm going to put... is it worth blowing anything else up? I could spite Chase, but that seems mean at this point.
I would cry.
Well, in which case, let's blow it up now. I'm going to put 3 counters on this and draw a card and gain 2 life off of the... Oh, that's so close to being useful. Cool. And then we go to end step, and I manifest the top card of my library, which would be pretty funny if that was a plowshares, wouldn't it? Trigger, put a counter on that, draw a card. What is it? It's... I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to pause for dramatic effect and just let you all carry on. Go ahead, Talia. Over to you. Good luck killing the table. There's a good chance you get there this turn, right?
I think that hoof is going to come out.
I don't know.
You've got Hoof, you've got Cyclonic Rift, you've got extra turn spells, and I assume you might have like a redundant copy of Hoof, like the Big Pig.
I'm going to manifest. I'm going to believe in my heart of hearts that Talia will not draw in.
I thought you meant actual kind of manifesting things.
I know. That's what's happening.
That's why I started backtracking. I'm like, wait, no shit, that's a real term. I can't say that.
All right, let's go. Get me out of this.
You got to be more
please.
enthusiastic. Come on, let's fucking go. Come on, you got to.
Let's fucking go.
Well, for a second, you sounded like Christopher Walken. You went, all right, let's go.
Talia Walken.
Talia Walken.
All right. Oh my God, this doesn't do it. Hello. All right, I'm going.
So hang on, can I ask about accents here? Because Talia, your accent, I feel like I recognize it from popular culture as like, what is it? What accent is it?
I was born and raised in Houston, Texas.
Houston, right, okay.
I don't know.
Who would I have seen on television with a Houston accent? Is Christopher Walken from Houston?
It could be 10 seconds and I will look this up on my phone.
Oh my God. He might be.
You said something
Well,
earlier,
a
and it
lot of
made
people
me.
say that I sound like I'm from California, though. Like, I don't really sound like a Texan.
I think you've got a little bit of vocal fry, which makes you sound a bit
Oh.
I must say Australian. You know, at the end you're like, right? I can't do it, but
He's
But-
from
Rice of
New
life.
York. He's from New York.
oh, New
So
York.
I only sound Texan when I say AC, Tyrant of Gyre Strait.
Jar, the wide man
Oh.
jar.
I can
Gyre
hear it.
Strait.
Straight.
I can hear a thing.
Okay, I'm gonna play Dryad of Eastland Grove. I can play an additional land.
Excuse me, it's pronounced Elysian.
Elysian.
No, don't you mock my accent, young lady.
It's
Fucking-
okay, Talia. We could be Southerners together. It's fine.
Thank you. All right. So now I have 4 land triggers. 2, 3, 4, and 1 for my turn. So 5.
A lot of cards.
So I'm going to start marking this. So I haven't played any lands yet.
Landstorm. Here we go.
So Rejuvenating
Landstorm count?
Springs.
Landstorm
Draw.
count, man.
Gain a life.
There's an irony here that like the game the 1 life pitch in 19, which is almost outside of the War and Peace killing you range as we established in 19 last time, but you draw 2 cards, putting your hand size to larger. So as you draw more cards, the more you're like pushing ever towards certain death.
Draw 2.
I mean, but-
Oh my god. Oh my
Oh,
god.
there we go.
No.
Oh
no.
my God.
No.
There it
Is it hoof? There it is.
It's not.
There it is. Either hoof, cycle rift, or extra turns. Either
Or
any of those
Pathbreaker
are.
Ibex.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Or
play
not.
Temple of Mystery. 2 landfall triggers left. Draw 2 cards.
I'm gonna put a dice here for number of zombies you need to make as well. It's currently 3.
Oh, thank you. Ooh, interesting.
So while she's thinking this through, Joseph, you're a D&D fan, right?
Yes.
Like the dungeon screen kind of gives it away. Did you play anything in the the Guildmaster Ravnica like expansion supplement?
Not yet. I had a friend that was running the campaign right before the pandemic hit, and we were going to start something with that, and he did not set up any like webcam D&D set up yet. So when things come back to life, come back to reality, then we'll probably get that going.
Like my experience of D&D can be like, so my play group that I DM for, they muck about quite a bit and they will chat to each other. So like if it's someone else's turn, 2 of them will talk a lot about football, like to the side, which no one else cares about. And I know that if we did webcam D&D, they'd just be like talking to each other about, like, it wouldn't work in the same way. It's not the same social situation. You can't have a little chat between bits and bobs and I don't know. It's a shame.
Yeah, I know. I've been coming up with a D20 Modern campaign for Resident Evil. I really want to do.
Sick.
Ooh.
I love survival horror. I
Ooh,
love
that
Resident
would
Evil.
be so cool.
Yeah, and I want like as many people as possible.
I'm actually getting a group together to do a D&D stream on my channel, and
Ooh.
fingers crossed that works out. It's very much not planned, but I'm excited because I haven't played D&D in like 4 years.
D&D
Nice.
is how I discovered Magic. So.
Really?
Oh, dope.
Yeah, I was
That's
playing D&D with a group every single weekend for 2 years, and they brought a box over and was like, "Hey, we're gonna draft this." And I had played a lot of cardboard or tabletop games that were like deck building, and so I was like,
Mhm.
"Yes, let's go!" And I fell in love and like only played Magic from then on out. Really,
Yeah, I mean, my main DM that I played with at uni for like 4 years that we played a campaign with, we bonded mainly over Magic as well because like I mentioned that I played and then we became like best buddies. Now he's on my stream quite often on Monday nights. And he's been on EDH and Chill. You want to play with him, Chase, as well with Rob. But yeah, we bonded through Magic and stuff. Like the Venn diagram of Magic and D&D players crosses over quite close, I think.
Yes, they do.
I'm gonna definitely get some D&D
so
content
I have a
on this year.
question about the game. If Aurelia,
Do you have to? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
the attack, is that an attack trigger on Aurelia for like the cards in hand?
For the extra
like-
combat? For the
for
war-
like losing all the life for
It's an on hit
Yes,
for
it
the
is
War and Peace.
It is on hit. So I have to
So
connect.
you have to get damage through?
Yes.
Okay.
You're not
Oh my
playing
God,
a
this
fog,
is
are you? That'd
so tricky.
be wild.
Playing a what?
A fog.
A fog? No. I am going to pay 3. And I'm going to cast Harrow. I'm going to sacrifice a land, search for 2 basics, put them into play. Just digging a little bit more.
Again, this is curiosity more so than Paxi Gaming. How many basic lands do you play then, out of interest?
Not very many, surprising.
Yeah, because
I had to actually add more because I was having trouble actually searching for them.
That's what I was about to say next. I have the same problem in blue-green. I kind of have to go up, but I also want to play a lot of non-basics.
Put them into play. Okay, so two landfalls. Or land triggers from Harrow. And I think I have one more land drop. And that's 2 additional zombies.
Yeah, I've got you on 6 so far, right?
Yeah, I think so. All right, so that is...
You need to do your draw triggers.
Oh, I need a draw. Yeah. I'm like, what is happening?
It was a lot. There is a lot
3,
to keep track of.
4. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
What was that accent? That wasn't. Oh my
like
god!
5 different...
It's like Colonel Sanders just walked in. He's like, my recipe. Like,
whoa! Oh my god! There's so much to do.
Oh
what
no!
Do I do?
Nothing is a good answer.
These 4 cards, are like insanity. Like,
it must be so hard having all those lands and all those cards in hand. It must be pure agony, right?
What do I do? Holy shit.
Do all the things.
Oh my god.
Blow up our faces.
I mean, I guess I have to try. So I could do Nis ability.
Did you play your last land? Did you play another land? You just moved your land dice and didn't play land, right? Did you?
I haven't. No. I haven't played a land.
So you got one more land?
I have one more. I have one more. So I flipped Seaborn Muse. So does that just go into my hand then? Or equal to the number you may put that card onto the battlefield?
No, it goes back on top.
It goes back on top?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I will play...
Play land and draw it.
Okay, let me think. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8, 3... 8. I have enough to play that.
8 mana. That smells like Crater Hoof.
Oh my god. Do I do this too? Okay. I'm gonna tap 3. And I have 3, 4, 5. Oh, I have to pay blue. So I have one that to play Murkfiend Leech. So all my green creatures and blue creatures get +1/+1. And then I untap all green and blue creatures during each other player's untap step. Kind of like a Seedborn in a way.
Mm-hmm.
I have a floating mana here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I do have Crater Hoof.
Yeah.
Right.
There we go.
So, yes.
So, God, this deck is complicated. Sorry, I picked a really...
No, do not apologize. This seems like it should be lethal,
deck.
right? I mean, we've got Joe's on 61 and I'm on 40, so you've got 6 more zombies. So that's 6 plus what? How many could you have in play?
I didn't even play my land for the turn too.
Oh, so you play one more
I have
land.
One more.
So you have
I have
7,
one more.
So you have 7 zombies.
So we'll make 7 more zombies, but those are summoning sickness. This just entered, but everything else was already out.
Yeah.
The Dryad just entered as well. So, but we have 7, 8, 9, Oh, I need to play my land for the turn.
How many tentacles do you have?
I'll play Fabled Passage. So I'll
So
get
you can get
2
8
more
zombies.
zombies.
Yeah. How many tentacles do you have?
I only have 3.
Okay. 10, 13.
So let me sacrifice this. Search.
2, 4, 6, 8.
I don't even think I have another basic land in here. So like.
So do you have 28 creatures in play?
I don't have another basic. So that's
Oh, so you only get 7 zombies.
yeah. I only get. 8.
Well, no, because you can't get one off the Fabled Passage, right? So you.
So Fabled Passage just does nothing.
Yeah, so it comes in and gets a zombie, but you won't get the 8th zombie, will you? You only get 7.
Oh, yeah. Because I.
But that's still 28 plus 7. That's still 35 damage buffed to all non-summoning sick creatures.
Yeah, I think we're dead.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a mathematician, but I feel like I'm dead.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, good games.
Should we do the math just to make sure, or
so each 2 creatures you have can kill someone on 70 life?
Yeah, exactly.
And I only have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, 18, another 7, 18 plus 7 is 25.
Yeah, they get trampled, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. 25.
Yeah.
I have 29 blocks. So you kill me with 3 of your currently 28 untapped creatures. Because you have 8 zombies plus 2 is 10. 3 tentacles, that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, plus your 7 zombies. 28, but 7 of them can't attack.
I can also make 2 more tentacles as well.
Yeah, well, we are super fucking dead.
I can make 2 more tentacles and leave up.
I drew a Psych Rift.
What if I tap this command tower and then reveal my lands? Yeah, no.
But then I was like, I don't even really. I was like, I need to either dig for Craterhood or like hold up Cyclonic mana. So it was tricky. It was super tricky.
Oof.
But I also like.
It was a relatively close game though, right? Because Joseph.
I was like,
Because Joseph was holding you under pressure.
And Impact.
But like, it was close because Joseph would have like just killed you next turn, right?
Yeah. Definitely.
Joseph absolutely would have killed me next turn. No doubt. Yeah, my big mistake was like not countering Aurelia.
Wait, could you have countered Aurelia?
Yeah, I could have if I did not sacrifice my mana wrong. I sacrificed the wrong color.
Right.
But lesson learned. Because I didn't have 2 blue.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have had all that mana from it. But it's okay. I learned a lot. This deck is fairly new to me, so I'm still learning how to navigate it. So thank y'all so much for your
No,
and I'm like terrible at math and
so that is my favorite archetype in Commander that you're playing there. Blue green. Well, I say this any value centric deck, but blue green lands. Like I fell in love with it because of Taalia, and it is complicated because you have a lot of moving parts, like more so than most decks because of the math more so than anything. And I'm bad at math anyway. So when I've played Taalia on this like kind of show and format before, if you're playing paper, it's incredibly messy. There's just cards everywhere because keeping a clean board state and like following along is very hard. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There's a picture. There's a picture.
I never play Simic, so this is definitely new to me.
I'm going to name drop it. There's a picture of me at like the pre-release of Loading Ready Run where I'm playing Commander and there's just cards all over the table, and James from Loading Ready Run's like giving me the finger because he wants to go to dinner, but I'm still comboing off trying to make sure that I can kill people. Yeah, I love it. And I like Hoof because it's a card that ends games.
I love games.
Like, conversely, the Cyclonic Rifts don't always end games. That's the bit I hate about it. I love Hoof because it ends games, because games need to end. But sometimes Cyclonic Rifts are like, oh, I'm just going to reset the board and let's just carry on for 16 minutes. Like, yeah. So, Chase, how do you feel it went?
I feel like I made a jerk move and then just watched Simic do Simic stuff.
I generally don't think you were a jerk, but I did find it funny that you were like, I'm playing these Staxy Blue permission card things, and I was like, yeah, whatever. But you would like left out the bit where you're like, and I'm also playing all the wheels.
I told you this was a wheel deck. I said this.
Oh, maybe you said it and I wasn't listening. I do like
Go
the sound
back to the intro of the video.
No,
lovely
there's
folks in the
there's
comment
no
section.
way. It's just not technologically possible to do so.
I like this is a wheels deck where I draw cards and make tokens.
Oh shit, maybe you did say that. What's that thing on top of your deck? What's that?
What's the what?
The thing on
This
top of your
beautiful thing
deck.
on top? Yeah, this is the I need to get. I actually have a bunch of altar sleeves coming in the mail, but this is one of my favorite altar sleeves ever. It's for a skull clamp. I need to remember the name of this artist. But cat. Oh my god!
What you were saying, Chase, is interesting, but this is far more interesting. Does your cat do this often? Does it always wait till the end of the game?
For the end of the game, and then she comes out.
That's incredible. That's a very well-trained cat.
Say hi, Arya. Say hi.
But this is a really pretty skull clamp. I don't remember the artist's name, but I love their altar sleeves. They just have a bunch of really cool ones for like commanders too. But the skull clamp, I'm foiling this deck out. Couldn't find a foil, so I thought, why not slap a sleeve on it until I snag a foil?
I assume you can find some of your favorite altar sleeves on your altar sleeve page.
Yeah, if you just go into Altar Sleeves websites and you find their creator button, I am there along with the lovely Taalia and the PleasantKenobi. And you can find like sleeves that we like, and you can support artists on there, and it's a really cool thing. And I really, really like Altar Sleeves because sometimes you want to sell your cards in the future, but you don't want to, paint on them, but you also want to make them unique, and I think that's kind of a really nice thing to do is you can still have a unique deck without damaging your cards.
I agree.
Cradle's the example I always give, is like it's just creeping up in price to like astronomical prices, and I probably I don't think I'd sell it unless I really needed to, but at the same time I want it to be unique, but I don't want to get to actually alter it because it's becoming a true investment at this rate.
Yes, it is.
And lastly, we'll come back to Tyler in just a second. Joseph, how do you feel the game went? That was
crazy. That was it was very I feel like it was balanced up until a certain point, and then the Simic deck did Simic things.
Yeah, you were very quiet about your Elspeth, young man, weren't you? You were just over there. I was
like, hey, y'all not swinging. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, we totally could have too. We just didn't.
It made me feel like a chump. I was like, hang on a minute. What is that person? And lastly, Taalia, so how do you feel it went?
Like, I can't help but to feel kind of bad. I'm sorry.
People need to stop feeling bad about Commander. It's Commander. You're meant to do shit like
I know, but like, that was gross. That was really gross. I mean, nobody likes to lose, so I'm happy I won. I feel good about it. I feel good about it, but like, I also feel bad, But hey, it was me. I was dead next turn, so I had to pull this out. I had to pull this out, and the sequencing of the Dryad and getting to play an extra land with the card draw just really helped get this last card that I needed. So,
like, you don't come with a blue-green commander like that without the intention of playing lands, drawing cards, and doing those sort of things. So you shouldn't feel bad. Like, that's the way the biscuit crumbles, I think is the term.
One of my other favorite decks is Atraxa Infect, so I'm also...
Oh, so you are a fucking monster. Right, I see.
I am a monster, but like, I never feel bad about...
It's like, I'm like, oh, you shouldn't feel bad about that. And then you're like, oh, but I also play like this obnoxious Infect deck. I'm like, oh, maybe you should feel bad then.
Right?
Oh
my god.
So thanks for anyone who got it to this point in the video. I hope you enjoyed the game, the banter. Hopefully I did all the post-production right and cut out some of the technical difficulties. If I didn't, just call me an idiot in the comment section for missing a bit. If you like this video, then hit the fucking like button because YouTube cares about that shit, and drop a comment below. If you're looking to find any of these lovely people and follow some of their content and stuff, there's links in the description below as well to Twitch streams and YouTube channels and obviously pages and such. And yeah, look out for this show. I put it out once a week. Next week we should have... I don't know who's on next week because I haven't filmed it yet. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all soon. Ta-ta for now.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you later, guys. Thanks.
That was fun.